Hello, folks, and we're back today with my good friend Jordan Henry to do another movie review, and this time it is the Elvis movie. And what better man to review it with with this man here, the biggest Elvis fan probably in the whole country.
TCB, everyone.
Yep.
So, if anybody doesn't know me, and I pretty much everybody probably doesn't know, but I'm a massive Elvis Presley fan. I started being a fan back in 2018. And from 2018 till now, I've been a dedicated Elvis fan. And the reason why I'm such a massive, and Jimmy can back you up with this.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm a massive Elvis fan. And the reason is because Elvis is the only singer to actually grab me and say, wow, this guy's so amazing. From the talent, his voice, the guitar playing, from his concerts, from the 68 comeback special to 1959 or 56, I think, his first album came out. Self-debut album called Elvis. I've been a massive fan. And before anybody asks, no, nobody in my family actually really liked Elvis. Maybe my mum liked Elvis, a couple of songs, but my dad is a massive Elvis fan. Well, that's a different story for a different time. So, the 2022 version of Elvis stars Austin Butler and Tom Hanks. Austin Butler plays the man, the myth, and the legend Elvis.
Yep.
And Tom Hanks plays Colonel Tom Parker. And the reason why I'm wearing this black leather jacket is because I seen Elvis wearing a black leather jacket. I'm like, wow, this guy's so cool, from the hair to the voice. I know every song. And actually, in October, I'm going to go and see him in the Royal Hotel with my girlfriend Louise. Maybe, Jimmy, if you want to come, you can go and see Elvis.
Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, that could be nice.
So, what did you think of Elvis 2022 movie?
Yeah, I've got to say, Jordan, really enjoyed it. I'd probably give it maybe a 9 out of 10 in terms of my review. As I was saying to Jordan earlier on, I thought Tom Hanks as Colonel Parker was tremendous. And Austin Butler, he done a great job as well, because Elvis is quite a hard character to sort of like play, I think, because he's so, all the wee movements, the dancing, the guitar skills, the voice. It's just so hard to do, but he done a pretty good job, I thought.
He actually spent 2 years actually researching and portraying Elvis. He actually, for 2 years, he actually listened nothing but Elvis, and he watched Elvis interviews. Mostly my day is I get up and I listen to Elvis. I usually have Elvis t-shirts, and Jimmy can back you.
Yeah,
I have Elvis wallpaper on my phone. I have an Elvis mug. I have Elvis wallpaper on my walls. I have an Elvis wallet that I carry, and I listen to Elvis, and I search Elvis all day. I'm always trying to find something new for Elvis. Now, if anybody is a massive fan of Elvis, they'll probably not like the first start of the movie because it's not accurate. When I mean accurate, I mean he has a lightning bulb here when he was young. Elvis didn't have that. But this movie is for new fans. I want to make this clear. New fans of Elvis that are starting to get into Elvis. Old school fans will probably not like it because some of the stuff is not 100%. But most of the movie is mainly about Elvis and Tom Parker, mostly Tom Parker. When I mean about Elvis, I mean he's obviously the star of the movie, but Elvis, you obviously see him because he's fucking Elvis. But Elvis 2022 movie is amazing. And also, when the new Michael Jackson movie comes out, I'm most likely not going to see it because, look, I love Michael Jackson more than the next guy, but how many times do I have to hear about him being in the Jackson 5? If I really want to know that, I can just go and listen to his music.
Yeah.
The movie is about 2 hours and I want to say 30 minutes long, so it is a pretty long movie, but I mean, it's Elvis. I mean, Jimmy can tell you, I spend all day, every day talking about Elvis and listening to Elvis. Like, I've had conversations with him where I've talked nothing about Elvis.
That's true. Yep, it is.
But look, Elvis is like, Jimmy can even tell you as well. Elvis is my hero. Like, I love Elvis so much. Like, it's just something about Elvis that drags me to him. Um, you know, he's my favorite singer of all time, and then I can't express that how much I love Elvis. Like I will never not love Elvis. Even before I became an Elvis fan, I never knew anything about it, but about him. But from 2018 to now, I've done nothing but research Elvis, and I listen to his
Mm.
music, and there's more music to come, and there's more music to be released. What else do
Yeah,
you need to say?
I mean, yeah, Jordan is just, he's like, he's kind of like a super fan of Elvis, if you know what I mean. Even is it your Snapchat username is Elvis Presley? Like that just shows you how much of a fan this guy is of Elvis. And
Elvis fan
yeah,
2021.
that's it. So go follow him on Snapchat, by the way,
And
folks.
I used to have a YouTube channel called Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson Fanboy TV, but I
Yeah.
took that down because this is the first time that people are going to know this, but I'm actually thinking of coming back to YouTube because I
Oh,
kind of miss YouTube and I kind of miss talking about Elvis because my dream has always been a YouTuber. So when I was very young, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber because I love the concept of YouTube where you can go in and make videos and make money instead of
yeah,
getting a job, which I do have a job, but I do miss talking to things about I'm passionate about. And if most people might know me, my favorite sport is professional wrestling. I'm passionate
yep.
about professional wrestling. My three favorite things in this whole world are professional wrestling, Elvis, and Michael Jackson. Though I do make fun of Michael Jackson sometimes, but it's Michael Jackson. I mean, of course, everyone's going to make fun of
Oh,
him,
hello there.
but
Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted here.
yeah.
Yeah. So would you have any? So about the movie, Jordan, would you have any like a favorite scene or a favorite part of it, or
It has to be the 68 comeback special when he did
yeah,
If I Can Dream,
that was good.
where he stood up to himself and made that song. People may not know this, but he didn't write that song until the night before of the concert because around that time he was supposed to do Here Comes Santa Claus, a
Yeah.
Christmas song, which is a great album. I mean, if people, I listen to that every Christmas time when it's around Christmas. It's actually nearly Christmas, believe it or not. So
Well, it's getting there.
if we
Yeah.
don't see guys till next time, Merry Christmas and Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
I'd
And
say we'll definitely do something about Christmas, maybe our favorite films or songs or
we
something like
actually
that.
did do that video on the channel, but that was way back.
Oh,
I
that was a
want
long
to say
time ago. Yeah,
2019,
that
18.
was when we were in tech, I think. Yeah, so that's our Elvis movie review and a bit more about Jordan's love for Elvis Presley himself.
Are you
So
an Elvis fan?
I must admit, I have begun to listen to a couple of his songs since the movie. Favorite song. Oh, probably Suspicious Minds. I really like that one.
Love that
Yeah,
song.
that's a cracker.
My favorite song has to be "Crying in the Chapel" and "Don't Be Cruel." And
Mm.
that song, "We Got Up My Best Friends" and "Suspicion." Love that song. Not "Suspicious Minds," but "Suspicion" is a great song.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I don't know, it's just Elvis has always been something that to me is personal because though I never knew the guy or knew the person, but his music will be around forever and ever. And there's even new fans. Elvis fandom has
Yeah.
grown exponentially more now since the new movie has come out, and young kids are going to go and see it. And their grandparents who grew
Mm.
up with Elvis, and their parents grew up with Elvis, they're going to say, "Wow, Elvis is a great music." And I don't want to hear about Elvis took music from other artists. Look, Elvis is just a great artist. I don't care what he done. He's just an amazing guy.
Yeah, without
And his fans will always be here.
yeah, without doubt, for me, Elvis is probably the greatest artist or singer there's ever been. He's got to be for the amount of albums he's sold, all the records. His statistics are just absolutely amazing. So
And he's
yeah,
still the only artist to get played on radio 44 years after his death, because
yeah,
like last week or 2 weeks ago it was his August 16th 1977 Elvis died, and August 16th was his anniversary. And I don't really like celebrating August 16th because it's the day that Elvis died, but I celebrate his life
mm,
and his legacy. Elvis was Elvis's full name is Elvis Arm Presley, and there's people who still say that Elvis is alive, which I do believe Elvis is still alive. He's out there somewhere. The reason why he just doesn't want to come out is because he never wanted to be famous like Kurt Cobain from Nirvana, which I love.
Yep.
Nirvana. Great band. I'm actually going to go and listen to them tonight when I get home, Nirvana. But, you know, Elvis is amazing. He's the king of rock and roll. He's the myth, the man, the legend, Elvis Presley. And for any of my Elvis fans, and if anybody who actually knew Elvis, I just want to say, Elvis, we miss you, we love you, and we are hoping that you're resting in peace, and people just let him rest in peace. If,
Yes.
you know, because though I do believe that Elvis is still alive, sort of, but I know for a fact that he's dead. So just people let him rest in peace. Just let him.
Very well said there, Jordan. So,
As you can tell, it's very emotional for me.
Absolutely. So, well said, my friends. Let's see, 11 minutes. So I think that's pretty nice way to end there with that lovely tribute there by Jordan. So, guys, we'll see you all again soon. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Jamie Lindsay and
Jordan Henry, and we'll be back with a review for Thor. Just gonna tell you the movie was shit.
Yeah, well, there's a bit of a story about Jordan about that film, but that's for the next video. So yeah,
we'll just tell you a wee bit. I walked the fuck out.
He said he was gonna if he thought it was crap, and to be fair, he stuck to his word. So
we're hoping to go and see a movie next week or whenever. Maybe The Rise of Gru. I don't know.
We'll go see another movie before, well, in a few weeks' time, maybe. If there's something decent in the cinema, so, yeah.
Yep. Alright, guys. This has been Jordan Henry.
And Jamie Lindsay. We will see you again soon.
TCB.
Yep. Take care, folks. Peace out.